I know for sure we have heard it 1,000 times. It goes like this. Today's young people just don't have any manners. Noong panahon namin, children were more mannerly. They have high regards to the elders. They were more obedient and stricter adherence to rules. However, let us be reminded that good manners for kids are not automatic, nor do they develop without some deliberate teaching and modeling by the adults. Now, if you haven't watched my previous video, Good Manners and Right Conduct, Does It Matter? It explained how parents and teachers have a major role in instilling manners and right conduct to the youth. So you better watch it. As an adult, it is our responsibility to train children in the way they should go if we want them to be respectful and well-mannered children. If you are new in my channel, I make mental health awareness, personality development, and self-help educational videos. So subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the bell button for you not to miss my informative videos that will help you attain a sound mind and a healthy heart. In this video, we will talk about the basic good manners that we need to develop and practice so that we will be able also to teach it to the youth. Good manners show the best you have to offer and encourage others to be their best. Practicing these manners on a daily basis makes for a more pleasant life. So let's begin. First, we need to practice are the little acts that do count, like saying please when we ask someone to do something for us, or just simply asking a favor. Saying thank you is a way of showing appreciation to someone for receiving something. When someone helps you, also say thank you. That person will likely want to help you again. When you have spent time at your friend's house, remember to thank his or her parents for having you over and for the good time you had. You are welcome when you are letting them know that you are always willing to help. If you bump into somebody, immediately say excuse me, or you can also say sorry. If you need to get somebody's attention right away, say excuse me is the politest way for you to enter the conversation. In Filipino culture, traditionally po and opo is a more respectful way of conversing with elders. Alam nyo ba na ang po-opo's etymology came from the word apo, which means God in the northern part of our country, that could be Luzon. Thus, saying opo po to our elders gives the form of a like God respect to the elders. Adults should instill these polite Filipino words po, opo, of responding to grown-ups as a sign of respect. Parents should also encourage their children to say pwede po bang or paki when asking for a favor. Mano po is another Filipino culture, a tradition of greeting those who are older than us. The custom of mano is dated to the pre-colonial times and is still followed by the related countries of Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei, which we share a common ethno-linguistic origin with. Parents should encourage their kids to practice it, as it is a beautiful Filipino tradition of greeting the elderly, where one gently takes the hand of the elder and kisses it or places it on one's forehead. Another distinctly Filipino ways of showing respect for grown-ups is to not call them by their first names. Teach our children that it would be nice to address older people as ate, kuya, manong, manang, and even lolo or lola. It is also polite to address the friends of parents as tito and tita, even if they are not relatives. Using these terms are marks of having good manners, and they are literally magic words. If you haven't been using them consistently, then start doing so, because you will gain an abundance of respect from people of all ages. Second, respecting others' privacy and their personal belongings is another sign of having good manners. When you want to enter, especially in a closed door, knock first and wait to see if there's a response before entering. Filipinos usually call out tao po whenever visiting someone's home. This is to signify one's presence in another's home. Think of it as introducing yourself, and instead of just walking in and making yourself look like an intruder or trespasser. If you want to use something that is not ours, we have to ask permission first. I do believe isang bagay na pinakaayaw natin gawin sa atin yung gagamitin or kukunin ang gamit natin without permission. Therefore, huwag natin gawin yun sa iba. Taking pictures or videos without the permission is being disrespectful. Tapos ipopost pa natin sa social media. Nako, that's bad. We have to be mindful in doing these activities because we might be violating the privacy of others. Although not every Filipino family does this, a majority of Filipino households will actually have a space where you can leave your shoes outside. We don't want to disrespect other people by walking into their homes with dirty shoes. It's actually a good practice. So we can teach our children that if homeowners leave their shoes at the door, then it's best to take them off and leave them there too. Manners make up a man, as the old saying goes. And teaching kids the right manners at a young age can help them become better at social interactions as they grow. Being helpful and thoughtful are manifestation you possess good manners and right conduct. We should be reminded, and our children too, about giving way to elders, especially in public places. If there's an old lady or man that is standing in the bus, offer your seat to them. If you see an elder carrying a heavy load, we should offer a helping hand. As you walk through a door, look to see if you can hold it open for someone else. If you came across a parent, a teacher, or a neighbor working on something, ask if you can help. If they say yes, do so. You may learn something new. When someone or an adult asks you for a small favor, do it without grumbling and with a smile. Our culture places a heavy emphasis on caring and respecting elders. So it's wise to nurture being helpful to others while our children are still young. This also extends to people with disabilities and pregnant women. Our next is let's talk and interact with manners. This is for the kids, When adults are having conversation, do not interrupt unless there is an emergency. They will notice you and respond when they are finished talking. The Philippines is a deeply religious country. At a young age, we're exposed to religion and religious practices such as going to church on Sunday. Parents, teach your children to behave in public. Although many think that it's fine for kids to wander off and play while mass is going on, being well-behaved in a public area should be taught to them. They should not be limited to church grounds. When going out to the mall or the park, parents, you need to educate your kids about not running around making loud noises. It may just be fun for them, but it could be disturbing other people. To both adults and children, when we are having a conversation with others, we have to choose our words wisely and don't rush to comment about things we don't know much about. We have to think things out before we speak, especially if we are a person who may be poor at finding the right words to say. Moreover, avoid speaking too loudly because this can be seen as overbearing and rude by others. You can also make other people angry and upset because they might see you as a big mouth who cannot be trusted with anything confidential. Practice turning your volume down if you tend to have a loud voice. Being a good listener is often better than speaking, so we don't need to have an opinion on everything. Speak with respect to and of others, avoiding negative remarks that may insult someone else. Do not comment on others people's physical characteristics unless it's to compliment them, which is always welcome. Do not swear, to use filth language and curse words. Don't call people with mean names. Do not make fun of anyone for any reason. Teasing show others you are weak, and ganging up on someone is cruel. People who do this are usually very immature and have no self-control or respect for themselves and others. When you make a phone call to someone, always introduce yourself first and then ask if you can speak with the person you are calling. Moreover, ask if he is available and you are not interrupting them from doing something. Otherwise, you can call other time if she is busy. Lastly, when people ask you how you are, tell them and then ask them how they are also. People determine your value to them, in great part by the way you make them feel when they are in contact with you. Showing good manners in your speech reveals that you have respect for others as well as for yourself and makes you much enjoyable to be around. Finally, having good manners do not choose whom you want to respect. It's very common for Filipino households, especially for those who are in the middle class, to have a kasambahay or yaya. Kasambahays are welcome in the family and are also treated as family. Therefore, we have to treat them with respect. Parents should be good role models and remind kids to treat helpers and everyone else they meet, no matter what they do in life, with respect and kindness. We have to remind ourselves that we should not choose kung sino ang bibigyan natin ng paggalang at respeto o gagawan natin ng kabutihan. Always remember na we are not in a position to judge anyone based on their appearance or status in life for us to respect them. Ang pagbibigay respeto, paggalang at paggawa ng mabuti sa kapwa ay walang pinipili dahil lahat naman tayo ay nilikha ng may kapal at mabigat ang dahilan na yun para tayo ay magrespetuhan sa isa't isa. And even the animals deserve our respect for their lives and well-being. Therefore, kahit saan man tayo magpunta, kahit sino man ang makasama natin at makasalamuha natin, we have to treat them with respect and kindness. Finally, good manners are simply respect and consideration for others or being aware of the needs of others. They are the oil which lubricates the friction of interpersonal relations and creates a happy and successful society. So we have to give respect, then we can take respect. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something valuable that you can share to your friends and family. Like this video if you find it informative. I have a question nga pala. Ano kaya sa mga nabanggit kong paraan in practicing good manners ang nagagawa nyo na? Or yung mga hindi nyo pa nagawa at plano nyo nang gawin? Comment below. Subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you will be updated of my new videos. Till then, and have a blessed weekend.